MC tó lẹ́nu gan. Ẹ̀yin tèmi wọ́n ní
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
àní ẹ̀yin tèmi
wọ́n yàtọ̀ fọ́n.
lọ́bù ṣe bí orí adé wọ́n ní kí n sùn ta. tẹ́bá wá mi délé táwọn bá rí mi ó di ilé Yẹmí mi. Yẹmí ṣòdì ìmú actor tó lẹ́nu láwùjọ. Yẹmí àwọn tí yẹ wú ń kọ́.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
sọ pé àwọn tèmi bóyá
wọ́n yàtọ̀ fọ́n.
àwọn tí báyọ̀ dé àga o.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
aláṣẹ Noble TV tó kárí ayé.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ fọ́n.
aláṣẹ Noble rédíò tiwa ní.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
bàbá jẹ́bọ̀ bàbá Nanda.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ fọ́n.
ẹ kí ìyá àdúrà Prophetess Mọ́túndé. DJ Ayájọ́ ó yá bá mi jó. kí wọ́n má mọ̀ sí màmá láyé tó wá o. gospel singer tó lẹ́nu gan màmá mo gbádùn ẹ̀. ẹ̀yin tèmi ń kọ́.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
àní ẹ̀yin tí adé àga.
wọ́n yàtọ̀ fọ́n.
pásítọ̀ fún mi tí ń jẹ́ ọ̀kẹ́ owó. ẹ bá mi kí Délé mi Kristi international producer ó yá bá mi jó. Prophet Moses olùrìn mi kọ́ mo kí ẹ. ọlọ́ṣẹ́ mi ṣe bá mo gbádùn ẹ jù. JP Blessing mi ń kọ́ AY mo kí ẹ. Inspiration àní Gbẹ̀ngà Jímọ̀nì gbẹ̀dú tèmi most kọ̀ọ̀kan Jùmí Ọmọlọ́pẹ́ Brown. gbogbo yẹn parapọ̀ ẹ tọ́jú Noble people tí ń jẹ́ Báyọ̀ Adé Àga mo gbádùn yìí jù ẹ ṣe. ènìyàn ṣàlàṣọ yìí wá tí a fi ń bora primate ńkọ́ Holy Pentecostal Church tó kárí ayé ẹ̀yà tọjọ́ Pastor Tommy Rabọ̀ mi ń kọ́ Redeemed Christian Church of God Freedom House Calford nílùú London lẹ́wà lẹ́gbẹ́ pawó wálé ẹ̀yà tọjọ́ ó yá Pastor Jacob Ọ̀làlérè mi CAC Mount Zion nílùú London Mrs Kate Ìgbéléru ààrẹ ọ̀rẹ́ ti Noble àdémọ́ gbádùn ẹ. Yèyé Tóyìn tí ń jẹ́ Ọ̀nàlájà ìyálájẹ́ fún gbogbo Manchester ẹlẹ́nu gan. àwọn Tadé Àga bàbá Nana bàbá Ajeboy àdémọ́ gbádùn ẹ. àwọn tèmi ó yá
wọ́n yàtọ̀ jọ.
àní ẹ̀yin tèmi ó yáyá ẹ̀yà tó fọ́. Evangelist omi kọ́nà kò kíyẹ. omi rokoṣo àní ó yá bá mi jó. àwọn tí Noble mi radiant mi ó ṣeun. Dr Comfort mọ́mọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ Noble olùṣọ́sọ ilẹ̀ àkúngbàdùn yẹn. Pastor Lọ́lá mi ó sì kọ̀yà ó ṣeun. ẹ̀yin tí Noble àní mò ń gbádùn yìí jù. ó yá Bàràkì Ayọ̀bá mi tí ń jẹ́ Roa ẹ̀yin ní dàbùkọ́. Ẹniọlá Àkàndé súnmọ́ mi níbí ẹ bá mi kí Disney Daisy aláṣẹ Unistyle and Entertainment. ẹni àyànfẹ́ tí ń jẹ́ Tóbi ó ṣe fún ọ̀dọ́ nílùú London ó tún ṣe fàgbàlagbà. àwọn tí Noble mi ò ẹ ṣeun Tóbi. ó yá Títí Abóyadé tí ń jẹ́ kó òkè lọ́wọ́ afúnigbé ó yá máa ṣe lọ. àní Ọlọ́run àsàn ẹlẹ́sàn ẹ̀là pàṣẹ kan ti Love of Christ ó yá sọ pé àwa ni bàbá tótó bàbá àwa ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
àwa ni bàbá tótó bàbá àwa ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
èmi ni bàbá tótó bàbá èmi ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
àwa ni bàbá tótó bàbá àwa ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
Pastor Bùnmi Ògúnbáyọ̀ ó ti ní bàbá ó kì í ní bàbá. Pastor Kingdom Builder Ministry ní London àní ìwọ ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
àwa ni bàbá tótó bàbá àwa ni bàbá tójú bàbá lọ.
Prophet Túndé Ṣọlẹ̀ CCC DOJC UK àní ìwọ màdé bàbá. Prophetess Ògúntìmírìn mo kí ẹ Christian Films producer tó kárí ayé.
àwa ni bàbá tótó bàbá àwa ni bàbá tójú bàbá.
ó yá Túndé Àlàbí ti Ben TV àwọn ti Báyọ̀ Adé Àga mo kí ẹ Prophetess Rónkẹ́ ńkọ́ ti Light of Faith and Joy Outreach tó kárí ayé gbogbo. ó yá Kárẹ́lé ilé Kẹ́túnjẹ Naija FM tó kárí ayé pátá. Bàbá Gàjí Alájí mi kò kú mọ́. Mọ́gàjí òye ọ̀tọ̀ yé mọ́ bá ròde. Dóyin Amọ̀dù Nollywood actress UK and Africa. Àní mo kíyẹ̀kíyẹ̀. Èmi ni bàbá tó tó bàbá. Èmi ni bàbá tó ju bàbá lọ.
Àwa ni bàbá tó tó bàbá. Àwa ni bàbá tó ju bàbá.
Àní èmi ni bàbá tó ju bàbá. Èmi ni bàbá kan tó ju bàbá lọ sá.
Àwa ni bàbá tó tó bàbá. Àwa ni bàbá tó ju bàbá lọ.
Ayégún oní Fuji, student Fuji, àní mo kíyẹ̀kíyẹ̀. Dàpọ̀ Fáyéwùnmí ń kọ́, mo ń gbádùn ẹ. CEO Fem Consultant tó kárí ayé. Àríyá Favour, àròlé Sunny Adé. Àríyá Favour, ẹ bá mi tọ́jú Lékan àríyá mi. Àríyá Favour, àní mo kíyẹ̀kíyẹ̀.
Noble Television. On Noble Television. Welcome back to 2018. We're back from the holiday, back from work. This is the best time for you to plan what you want to do. So, I know, did you miss me? Because I want to know first if you did miss me. And if you don't miss me, then I will go. But just tell me if you missed me. Welcome back to 2018. This is time for you to program yourself. This is the right time for you to decide, what do I want to do with my life? How am I going to take my life forward? How am I going to take my business forward? What's the attitude? A positive attitude. No matter what's going on in life, you need a positive attitude. No matter what's going on in your business, you need a positive attitude. You need to know. But for you to do that, you need to create a focus map. Create a focus map. Because with the focus map, you will be able to do what exactly you want to do in life. You will be able to do the right things in your business. Because if you don't create a map is actually a direction, a sense of direction. Basically, I'm not going to tell you to become the next Google, to say, okay, I'm going to draw a whole big map and working with it. No, that is not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to create a focus map. That means how you're going to concentrate. You need to write it down, because anything that is not written down is a little bit tricky. So create a focus map. How are you going to do things? There are things you need to do, and there are things you don't need to do. Because sometimes we focus on when the year begins, we actually try to focus on, I'm going to set a goal, I'm going to set a goal. And most time people have set goals that they actually don't achieve at the end of the year. Do you know why? Because when you set a goal, you need to know, what do you want to achieve? Is it going to benefit you? Because sometimes you set a goal and some of these goals are not actually beneficial to you. Sometimes you set a goal to lose weight. Doesn't matter if you lose weight or you don't lose weight. Doesn't matter if you network or you don't network. But there are things that you need to set your goals on. There are things that you need to do. The things that you desire most. When you're doing business, when you're actually doing anything you're doing in life, think, what exactly do you desire most in life? What exactly do you desire most in your business? How are you going to get it done? That's how you create, that's how you're going to do it. This is a different year. This is a new year. We're going to move on in life. We're going to move on. We're going to make things, you have to make things work. In your business, make things work. In whatever you do in life, make things work. Let it happen for you. Yeah, you have staff, you have other people, and if you actually don't do the right things, it will not work. You can actually create things from the beginning. Let's make things work. In whatever you do in life, make things work. Let it happen for you. You can actually be able to do things, and when you're doing things, you actually have to create it in a way that it surrounds you. Because sometimes we fill ourselves with other people's agenda. We fill ourselves with things that actually they're not beneficial to you. So this is a time when you actually need to know what you're doing, how you're doing things, are you doing the right things, when and how for you to do it. This is a time, now is the time. Don't wait till, because we're just in the beginning of the year and you have to make things work. You have to do the right thing. You have to plan the right things. Set a goal, but set goals that are beneficial. Set goals which are smart goals, things that are achievable. Don't set goals that you say, oh, I want to make 5 million within 1 year. Do you have the capital to raise for you to make 5 million? Because when you want to do certain things, there are things you need to put in place. For you to get those things sorted out, for you to get those things in place, there are things you cannot get away with. There are things you cannot get away with. And in life is what you put in. There is the saying that says baggage in, baggage out. Whatever you put, if you put in, if you set up to do, if you give peanuts, you get monkeys. So whatever you plan, that's what exactly is gonna happen. But I'm going to take you through the steps right now. But welcome once again to 2018. This is a very successful year. 2017 was good, but this year is going to be great. Because do you know why? This year you know what you're doing, you know what you're planning, you know how you're going to do things. You're going to begin well, and if you begin well, you end well. The way you start, normally people say, if you're an athlete, you will know that if you have been running or you've been watching athletics, you know that when people take off from a starting block, the way they start, that will determine how they finish. If you have a false start, you will either be taken off the race or you will either slow down because you're scared to say, okay, if I had a false start, how is it going to work? Maybe the next time I'll be disqualified. So the way you start will determine how fast you can go. It will determine how far you can go. So basically, that's exactly what you need in life. You need a better start. A good start will give you the best. And there's no other way to get a good start than to prepare, than to plan, than to do it right. You do it right, you get it right. I know people say, oh, I can't get it right the first time. If you don't get it right the first time, do it again. But if you start it in a earlier way, when you start it in the beginning, you start things. Even if there are hiccups or obstacles or distraction, you will be able to get on with it. So today our topic is going to be focus map. Focus map is the way you create things, the way you will put things together. What do you need to do? What you don't need to do? What you're going to focus on? What are the things that you need to be done? How are you going to get it done? So you need to plan it. You need to write it down. Never plan something without writing it down. You can say it unless if you have a recorder, but with recorder it gets fooled. It's just like if you're recording something, it will get fooled, and if you get fooled, you won't be able to do exactly what is right. But now we're going to start with this topic, focus map. You might think, why is she repeating this topic? Because it's very essential for you. This is the right time. This is the starting time. This is the right period for you to do the right things. This is January. We're halfway through to the first month of the year. So that's how time flies. Time goes very, 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 very fast. You see the way the time is going. Even the year have begun well. So the year have started in a bum. And last few days ago, we were wishing ourselves Happy New Year. Now it's the 15th already. So what have you been doing with your life? What was your plan for this year? Have you started it? Because there's no reason for you to say plan, set a goal. Because that's what people say, set a goal. You need to set goals. Yes, you do. But how are you going to work towards the goal? Your intention right now shouldn't be just about setting goal. Your intention needs to be about working towards the goal. You need to work towards your goal, and if you work towards your goal, hi everyone, hi Mariatu Siddiqui, welcome to this show. Hi Saleh, welcome. We hope you're enjoying this show. Welcome to 2018. This is a very good year. I know people will be wondering, oh, we haven't seen her for the whole year. I was in a focus map. That's why. I was planning my time. I was planning my life. There's lots of things that have started in my life this year, and I just give God all the glory. I just thank God for what have been going on in my life. Without God, I will never have achieved what I've achieved. This actually, just like I was saying, last week was my birthday. Just like I was saying during my birthday, I actually just appreciate what people have done. But with all this, it comes with a connection, and we're getting there. We're going to get there. We're going to get about what exactly the focus map is. There are lots of things that you need to put in place in life, whether you're in business, whether you're talking about personal life, because in business, it's how you run your life. If you don't run your life well, you will never run your business well. There's no person that is unsuccessful in life that will get a successful business. You can get a successful life in order for you to put on your business well. In your business, welcome Benno, Agatha, welcome. Thank you all for listening. I'm glad you're here because this is the right time of the year. This is a time for you to start well, for you to plan what are you going to do with your life, what are you going to do with your business, how are you going to move things up. Because sometimes people look at it and say, I'm not running a business, that doesn't concern me. Your life is a business. How you running it, how you managing your life. You get income, you get expenditure. That's your life. Think about yourself as a business. I need to run myself well. I need to run my business well. Because most of these things that you do in business, but you work for someone who is in business, that's how they run the business. You might be the sole person operating the business. So when we talk about focus map, we need you to arrange, organize things. Don't just focus on what I need to do, because people will focus on my to-do list. And you wake up in the morning, when you go to work or when you go to your business, you sit down in the office and you've seen, like, let's say you've got 20 things to do. And by the time you do this, you do that one, you get distracted, you've got other things. Then you start thinking, what am I going to do next? Or what am I going to do with my life? But first of all, when you draw a focus map, there are steps that you need to do. It's just like if you're doing map reading. If you're doing map reading, you need to look at the steps. You need to know, where am I going? What's my direction? There is a saying that if you don't know where you're coming from, where you're going, know where you're coming from. So basically, you need to get this map. You need to focus on your life, your business. This have to be about you. This year, 2017, make it your year. Let it be about you. If you're determined to succeed, you will definitely succeed. If you're determined to do well, you will definitely do well. Because it's not what people think about you will make you what you are. It's what you think about yourself that makes you what you are. If people think about you that you're not going to make it, you will not, that doesn't mean that you will not make it. But if you think about yourself that I'm not going to make it, you will never make it. Because every day there's this small voice that will be speaking over your head that will be saying, oh, we were in Wisdom Conference and he was talking about the voice of wisdom of God, wisdom of the devil, wisdom, your own spirit, God's spirit and the devil's spirit. So there's that spirit in you that will be telling you, I can't make it, I can't make it. But if you keep prophesying and if you keep talking good things, you see, sometimes people think about life or business and say, oh, I can do this. But if you keep speaking up to yourself, it's just like you're prophesying. You keep speaking to yourself to say, oh, I will make it. Oh, I will do well. Oh, this is going to happen for me. Oh, I'm going to make millions. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Do you know the funny thing? There are some things that if I would have just sit down and just say, I will not make it, I will never have crossed through it in 2017. Welcome, Mafima. Welcome back from your holiday. We hope you enjoy yourself. We saw lots of pictures and we enjoyed it. So welcome back. We're glad to have you back in London. So if you look at yourself and say, I will not make it, I will not do this. This is not going to go on right in my life. This is how my life is going to be. My life is going to be a mess. My life is going to be crap. My life is going to be a shit. Whatever language you use, that's how your life is going to be. And that's how your business is going to be. If you think my business cannot survive, I cannot get new clients, I cannot do this, you're not going to. But if you determine to say, this year, I'm going to get 3 clients, you get it. from the beginning of December to now, I have got like 3 new clients. Just the year I've just started. I have to work on my birthday, which I've never done that in my life. But then I look at it and say, you know what, this is what I've been praying for. This is what I've been asking God for. And it's actually manifesting. But you know, it will not happen in your life if you don't plan it, if you don't create a focus map, if you don't create a sense of direction in life. You have to create a sense of direction because it's all about you. 2018 should be all about you. It should be all about your business. The more passion you put into it, be passionate about your business. Be passionate about whatever you do. Get that desire, get that hope. Get it rising up. Raise up your hope. Let it be the way that you want it. And to say, I'm not telling you not to get advice. I will give you a nice story when we get into the focus map. But I'm not telling you not to get advice. I'm not telling you not to listen to people. But if you program your mind is like a computer. If you program your mind to say, this year I'm going to do well, this year I'm going with this goal I've got. That's why your goal should be specific. It should be something that is achievable. Don't say this year I'm going to get 6,000 clients. Maybe you will, but it depends. You know it's unachievable. Let's get it right. I'm not going to say you're not going to get it, but you know it's unachievable. Get something that is achievable in life. Because when you're doing this, you need to, yes, someone said here, a mindset. You need to get the right mindset. Plan yourself, program yourself well. And the only way you can program this mind, fill it with positive things. People say affirmation, prophesy to yourself, say it, my business is going to be great. I am going to get more clients. I am going to be doing the right things in business. I am going to be, I'm going to set up another office this year. Have you been thinking of growth? How are you going to grow your business? But in order for you to do this, you need to create a focus map. A focus map is a sense of direction which you're going to create. Is a map, or whether you're going to put it in a cover, put it somewhere you can see it every day. Put it somewhere where you can see it every day. You look at it, maybe if you're at home, put it like in front of your bed. When you get up where you can lean back and say, oh, I've seen that. That's exactly what I need to do. If you're at work, put it by your computer or your laptop or your iPad. Where exactly you're going to sit. Let it be a way of, it's a map. Have you done map reading before? Do you know where you're going? With map reading, you hold it in your hand, you hold the compass, and you hold the map in your hand. You look at it and you gauge it. You plan where you're going. That's what you need to do this year. Plan yourself well. Get things going together. Don't just set a goal and put it down. Don't just write a goal and just put it in the wall. Make sure you walk towards it. It's all about hard work. It's all about working towards things, working towards your goal, working towards who you want to be in life, working towards what you want to attain or achieve in life. Do you want to be successful? You start from now. If you want 2018 to be a very good year, you need to start from now. This is January. It's already the 15th of January. Welcome to our studio. You're listening to Business Surgery by Bernadette Tabu, live on Noble Television, live in the Art of London. Welcome to 2018. This is a different year. It's an year of difference. It's a year with a year with a bang. Start it well. If you start it well, you will do things right. Don't wait on when you've got crisis in your business. I was talking about someone who I have to work for on my birthday. It's not a job. It's not like my employer, but it's actually a customer. But do you know why? Because the person left it till late when there's a crisis. Don't wait for you to get a crisis before you plan things. How are you going to do it? Do it right. Let's start well. I'm going to guide you this year. We're going to work together. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to show you what you need. Contact me if you want. If you need any help, any advice, contact me and we'll show you where we go to. What you need, what kind of documents you need, what kind of softwares you need. We need to start well. We need to finish well. You see people are complaining and say, oh, Donald Trump said this. Oh, this. Yeah, because we never planned in Africa. We don't do things. We just leave everything. There's lots of resources down in Africa. There is lots of money. If there wasn't money, why would people travel down there to go and do business? There are lots of multinational countries down in Africa. I will tell you that. But you know why? Because there are resources there. But do we utilize it? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Utilizing your resources. Utilize it well. Use things. Plan. Use this focus map. But for you to do and create a focus map, you have to create steps. Identify 2 or 4 critical steps for you to accomplish your goal. You will be wondering, why didn't she start with goals? No, because every time you listen to motivational speaker, they tell you, oh, set a goal, you have to have a goal. This is all about goal settings. But do you achieve your goal at the end of the year? How many people have achieved, let's say last year, 2017, you set a goal, and did you achieve everything that was in your goal? Yes or no? Let me see if you've achieved everything, because some people will, and some people might. For me, I will tell you I achieved 80% of it, even though most of it were achieved at the end, like let's say December. But I thank God for that, because I actually achieved 80%. It's a very good pass mark. At university, it's 40% that is pass mark for you to get a degree, you see? So if I achieve 80%, that's an A class. So I just give God all the glory. I just thank God for that, because when, we've got a great servant of God in the house. Welcome, Pastor Lola, to this program. We're talking today about focus map. First of all, you identify 3 to 4 criteria of steps you can use to accomplish your goal. For you to accomplish your goal, know what and what do I need. Step 1, it has to be achievable. Don't set something that you cannot achieve. You'll be wasting your time, you'll be wasting resources. Don't set things that you cannot do. Do things that is within your reach. If you don't know how to do it, ask God for wisdom. God will give you wisdom. If you think you haven't got the wisdom, seek knowledge from someone else. Find out from someone else who've got the knowledge, who've got that wisdom to do it. Because for me, I always say in life, I might look at it from a Christian point of view, but I always say in life, God have never created 2 persons the same way, because no 2 person was given, in the Bible, no 2 person was given the same task. Adam have his own. Abraham has his own. Moses have his own task. So that's the same thing in life. You were created for your own purpose. And within that purpose, use the talent you've got. Use that talent you've got. Be able to use your talent. Try new things, because there are times when you might think, I don't have that talent. I don't know how to do this. I don't think I can do this. Try it and see. And if you try 1, 2, 3 times and you think you cannot do it, then ask for help. Learn. Get knowledge. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Get knowledge. We were talking about wisdom and knowledge in Wisdom Conference. Get knowledge. There's nothing more important than wisdom and knowledge. It is the principal thing. Get it. Find out from people. If you cannot do it, there are other people who are specified to do it. There are other people who have been designed. God created that person. You know, sometimes I use Bible quote and tell you. You see, when God wanted Moses to go, he said, your brother Aaron, because Aaron can talk. Moses cannot talk. He said he can stammer. So that's the same thing. You might be able to do, let's say, fashion design, but you've got your sister who can do accounting. Talk to that sister. Maybe you can do, let's say, you can do beauty product, you can do makeup, and that you've got someone who is a lawyer, you need a solicitor, you need to write about policy, you need someone who is a consultant. There's a consultant already that God has prepared for you that is waiting for you to call their services. Try to work with people. Find out who can I work with or who can't I work with. That's where the focus map is. The focus map, identify what are the steps I need to use to actually create my goal, to actually accomplish my goal. How do I accomplish my goal? There's nothing so sweet and lovely in business when you know, wow, I've got this. I actually attained that goal. I actually accomplish it. Accomplishing your goal is like getting it from the start to the ending, fulfilling what God have called you to do in the business market, what God have called you to do in life, fulfilling it. Yeah, it's like thinking, what do I need to do? You will never do a business if God haven't made you to do that business. That's why it's not good for you to copy. Ask God for vision. I will always tell someone, if you want, pray. When you want a vision, you want to start something, ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and you shall find. Seek. Go to university. Go to colleges. Go to go Google, YouTube. You can learn lots of things. Make sure you qualify in something, learn something. You know, it's so funny when I look at people who are in UK, and if you're not working, you're not doing business, and you're not studying, what are you doing? Sitting on the couch, watch telly. It's the same program you watch day in, day out. Even in EastEnders, it's the same thing. You get bored in it. Get yourself personal development. That's one step of accomplishing your goal. Develop yourself. Know what you want. This I was just calling about personal life. She's in like a weight loss program. Maybe that's what you want. Find out who is doing it. What is that person doing? What do they have to offer me? How far can they take me? What do they know? What do I know? What do I want? So you need to create that kind of step. Create a step. Don't make, because sometimes people tell you get 10 steps, 20 steps. That's unachievable. If you get 20 steps, how are you going to go through that every time? Because when you set a goal, when you have your vision, you have to fulfill your vision. You have to complete your mission that you are on. That will make you be successful. Accomplishing your goal, that will make you successful. So ask. I just said it just now. Ask. Maybe you know how to do it, but you don't know how to do it well, or you're not sure. Find a mentor. Find an advisor. Find actually a consultant. It's always good to gather It's always good to gather right people in your team. Who do you have in your team? Who can you work with? Do you have the right people? Do you have the right resources? When we talk about resources, we talk about things like finance, we talk about your equipment, we talk about human resources, which is actually the most important resources you can get online, in life, not online only. Human resources. Be able to get the right resources. How are you going to do? Write down what you want to accomplish. Write your goals down. Get a step. How am I going to do it? What is necessary for me to do in order for me to achieve my goal? Do I need to go to training? Do I need to get the right resources? Obviously, if you don't have the right resources, there is a saying that says a bad workman quarrel with their tools. That's when you will say, oh, this work is too hard. This job is too hard. This thing is hard for me to complete. Oh, I don't think I can make it. That's when you start having this negative feeling or negativity in you. But when you get the right tools, you've got the right people to help you, you will be able to accomplish your goal. And just keep saying in your mind, one of the affirmations you keep saying, I'll be successful this year. I'll be successful this year. This year is the year for me to accomplish my goal. This year I will not fail. Whatever I have started, I will finish well. Whatever I do, it will produce results. Just keep saying those things. You will. God will provide you the helpers. God will provide you the provision. As long as you've got the vision, God will make the provision. Don't be scared. Ask people, speak to people. I was talking to someone the other day. It was an unusual place. And I was just speaking to the person, and the person asked me, oh, what's your name? And I said to them, I told them my name is Benedict Abu. And he said, what do you do? And I said, oh, I am a TV presenter. I am an accountant. And he said, but you don't look like an accountant. So I laughed because I looked at myself and I said, I didn't say to the person. I said to myself, how does an accountant look? And he said, you look like a TV presenter. And I was like, okay. It was a compliment, but I was wondering, why does he think I don't look like an accountant? He said, oh, TV presenting, you look like. He said, when I saw you entering this place, I just think you're just this. When he said, oh, you're a TV presenter, I just think like these media girls that they don't know nothing. But no, this is not like, they were my charger. This is not like these media girls that don't know nothing. What are you going to do? How are you going to get it right? How are you going to get it right? You need to know. Then I started telling him, I said, oh, I've got BA Honors Accounting and Finance, I've done AAT, I've done ACC, and he was like, wow. He said, but you don't look like. I said, I don't need to write on my face what I do, but this is what I can do. And he looked at it and he said, oh, do you know what? I'm actually looking for an accountant. And I looked at him and I was like, okay. I said, okay, so what do you want the accountant to do for you? And he said, oh, this is exactly the biggest problem I've got now. He's got a very successful business, but he needed to print a report, which actually, when everything is done, the most important thing is because he didn't plan well. He has to put in invoices that they didn't put in. He needed a report. The report would take me 5 minutes, but what they should have done would take us at least 2 weeks to do. But when you plan things well, you will be able to get the right things sorted out. You will be able to get things going well. Start from the beginning. Plan. Get the criteria well. What are your critical success factors? Get them right. Put the steps that you need. What do you need? What are the necessary items that is needed for you to accomplish the work that you need to do? Whether it's a business, whether it's life, whether you're a worker, you're a staff, whatever you need to do. What do you need for you to accomplish these goals? Will you hit the target? That's what I was talking about earlier on. Let it be specific. Let it be something that is measurable. Let your goal be, let it be a SMART goal, basically. Something that you can achieve. If you think you're not going to achieve it, don't set it. Set a target that you can achieve. Then you can always raise the bar, raise your standard as you go along. You can always raise your standard. Set things that you can achieve. Let things work in a way that you are able to achieve them. Maybe you've set your goal for this 2017. What is it going to be? Do you want to share them? If you don't want to share them, write it down. Pray over it. Ask God to give you wisdom about your goal. Ask God to provide you give you the necessary provision for that vision. As I was saying, human resource is the most important thing. And I've come to that. What kind of people do you need in your business? When I say it's the most important thing, in life or in business, you need to have different type of people. Don't get the same people as you are. I always say that you will be wondering, why is she saying that? Don't get because most of the time when people are looking for people to employ, they look for people who are like them. Let's say you might be thinking, oh, I need someone who is as crazy as me. I need someone who is that's the saying that say, there is this funny joke that goes around which says, you don't need to be crazy to be my friend. I'll teach you how to be crazy. So don't worry. You don't need people who are the same as you. If you're quiet, don't look for quiet people. The office is going to be boring. The business is going to be boring. If you laugh a lot, don't look for people that laugh a lot because you will always be smiling in the office. And people, if someone enters, will think, am I in a mad house? Where am I? Okay, so when it comes to that, what type of people do you want? Do you want extroverts? But most of all, whatever person you are, get people that are going to be positive. Get the right people. Don't put a square peg in a round hole and you're trying to fill the hole with sand. No. Put the right people in the right place. People that can do the work, people that can walk the talk, not people that can just talk the talk. When they talk, let them walk the talk as well. So in life, it's not about just talking. It's like, what are you going to do? Because you've got some people, if you give them to talk, they can be able to complete everything in one day. They can be able to, they will tell you they've got this, they've studied this, they've done this, they've done that in one day. And if you look at it, no, they don't have it. Some people can talk. Some people are motivational speakers. So when you get someone that is a motivational speaker in your workplace, Is it a motivational business you did? If you're not in a motivational business, let's say if you're just working, let's say I'll take Noble Television for one. We're a media company. And if we're a media company, we need people with different skills, different talent. We need producers. We need, I've just been introduced to my new studio manager. So we need different things, different talent, different people, people with different skills, but people with the right skills. That's what I'm talking about. Get the right skills, get people with the right skills. You see, for us, we're always upgrading. I told you that last day. At Noble Television, we always do what is right. We always make things better because we're learning. We're a learning company. When a company is a learning company, you might do something and then you think, okay, this way I have done it. Might not be the way I want it. What can I do? How can I do it better? How can I make things better? Always make, if you're running a business, always make your business to be a learning company. That means you learn every day. Make sure you learn. If you're an individual, make yourself a learning person. Make sure you learn. You might be thinking, oh, maybe because she's gone to school. No. It's not about that. You don't need to have a degree for you to learn every day. You can learn from even little kids. Do you know the best person to learn from? Someone younger than you. You can learn from little people. You can learn from old. You can learn from any type of person. It doesn't matter white, black, whatever the ethnic origin. You can learn from anyone. Just make yourself in a way that there are things which they say a leader, you can be open-minded. Just be an open-minded person and get the right mindset. My phone is, and get the right mindset, and you will be able to do what is right. So that's exactly how it is. You will be able to do what is right. Then what kind of person do you need? Get the people with the right mindset. Get the people that have got the right talent. Get the people that have got the right skills. If you get someone with the wrong skills just because you want to put them there or just you want to fill the position, then it's not necessary. Don't get two people with the same skills. Get people with different skills, different type of people. Let the work be done. As I am saying, talk the talk and walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. Do the right thing. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Let us do the right thing. This is 2018. This is the year of glory and beauty. So for you to get God glory is for you to do the right things. How are you going to do the right things? By planning, getting your focus map. Focus on what you want to do. Plan what you want to do. Get a sense of direction on what you want to do. What do you need a website? Definitely. If you're running a business, you need a website. Every business needs a website. Because these days, you don't just work from home or you tell 2-3 people. You're not thinking of growing. If you want to grow, basically, you need a website. And basically, you need to talk to different people. You need other people to know. You're not going to be everywhere at the same time. You're going to be in different places. So for people to know about your business, get a website. Get yourself online. These days, it's 21st century. Now it's 2018, and 2018 is going to be a good year. And for you to get a good year, you need to start well. How am I started well? How will I do things in a successful way? This year, you have to plan well. Get things going. Get things working. Work hard. Work smart, maybe. If I might use the word. Because when I say work hard, you might be thinking, oh, she's telling me now I need to start carrying all these chairs. No. Work smart. Do the right things. You can only work smart if you do the right things. Do you have an office? Do you need an office? Do you have a website? Do you have the necessary resources for you to complete this task? Plan it. But I'm coming to the most important thing. The topic was focus map. For you to focus, you need to avoid distraction. There are going to be lots of distraction. Focus on what you've planned. Focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on what you want to do. Don't listen to distraction. Don't let things distract you. Don't let people distract you. Don't let words distract you. This is a year that you're going to succeed because we're going to do it. We're going to work hard. We're going to work it well. And this is a year that we're going to succeed. So in order for you to do, avoid distraction. One, avoid negative people. If you think, for me, it's easy for me to just delete someone from Facebook. You know why? I want to succeed in life. Not that I don't like the person or I don't love the person. I do. There are a lot of people I love and I like them. Sometimes people think, even like, if you notice from the first of this year, I haven't been on Facebook. I haven't been online. I think the last time I was online was around about December. But because I have to focus, and if you have to focus, you have to take that time out. You need to do the right things. For you to do the right thing, avoid distraction. Anything that is going to distract you, avoid it. Stay away from it. Stay away from negative people. Stay away from bad places. Stay away from places that are not going to contribute to your success. Stay away from people that are not contributing to your success. What are they doing? As I say, human resource is the most important thing. The people around you. It's not just the ones that are working for you. The people around you, what contribution are they making in life? Do they make you happy? Or do they make you sad? Because there are people in life you mingle with. Choose your class. Choose your caliber. Where even if they say you're full of pride, don't worry. Don't worry. Tell them I said that to you. Don't worry. Choose your class. Choose who you want to be in life. As I said in the beginning, it's what you think about yourself that makes you what you are. It's not what people think about you. It's not what people think about you. So choose your circle. Choose your circle right. If you choose your circle right, you will be able to do the right thing. They said if you want to check how rich you are or how successful you are, it's a collection of the 5 people. Who are your 5 main people? Who are the people around you that are surrounding you? Find 5 friends and I'll tell you who you are. Show me 5 of your friends and I'll tell you who you are. There are some people who send me Facebook ad. It's not pride, it's not nothing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, think she's proud. I'm not proud. If you get to know me, I'm a down-to-earth person. If you get to know me well and you will know. I'm a down-to-earth person. I'm not proud. But because for me, I want to be successful. I want to be great in life. I want to do the right things. And the only way I can do the right things is by getting around people, surrounding myself with the right people. As we're talking here, what kind of people do you have around you? That will determine how you will accomplish your goal. Because people are going to distract you. If I think this person is going to distract me, I drop you. I look for people. I find new friends. I make friends every day. Wherever I go, I make friends. And I'm very selective when it comes to friends because they will determine how they distract you. There was someone who told me the other day, he was going to a pub and he wants me to go and sit down and look at him. So I was like, really? I have to go to church. Oh, thank you very much for watching. Oh, Omo Baba Faluk Yike. Sorry, pardon if I don't pronounce the word well, but welcome Omo Baba. Thank you for watching all the way from Ekiti State. Thank you very much. That is all the way from Nigeria. Wow, I'm so pleased. I'm so honored to get you on this show. Wow, you've made my day. At least this is the best New Year present I've got. Getting you to watch the show, I'm so pleased. I'm so happy to get you watching. Thank you very much, Omo Baba. We're glad to have you on this show. Welcome. This is 2018. We're starting well, so we're planning about focus map because we need to focus. We need to succeed. For people to say, oh, Africa is this place is this. You don't need, if you're wealthy, if you're successful, you will be able to do well. You will be able to do the right things. Definitely, you will be able to do the right things. We will be able to boast to say, oh, no, we're not shithole. You see? But how can you talk when you're not even when you're here, you can run a successful business. Even when you're here, you can enlarge your coast. That's why the Bible says, launch into the deep, enlarge your coast. So that's exactly what we're going to do 2018. You're going to launch into the deep. You're going to enlarge your cause so that you can be successful. If you're not successful in life, you will not be able to make your country. You will not be able to make a better nation. There's no reason. For me, when I saw that message, I didn't even bother about it. You know why? It's what are you going to do about it? If you're not prepared to change, to solve a problem, don't complain about the problem. Don't cry about it. What are we going to do? This is the right time. The time is now. The time is now. Let's start now. Plan in your life, plan in your business, work towards a successful business. If you work towards a successful business, you can work towards a successful country. If we build a successful country, we can build a successful nation. We can build a successful continent. Obviously, I'm a dual citizen, but at least if you can see my color, you know I'm from Africa. So if actually we want to build a better Africa, we want to build a better African business or African-owned business, this is the time for us to start. You want to build a business which you want, maybe there are people who are here, they're not actually Africans, they're Europeans, they're white, but they're running a successful business in Africa. The best way we start now, that will determine how we can operate in our business. That will determine how we can operate in our country. Let's make this year the best year. Let's make things right. And you can get it right. If only you determine. Sorry, I can see always online, but keep watching. I'm glad you're all watching. Welcome to this program. This is Business Surgery by Bernadette Abu, live from Noble Television, from Noble People International Magazine. Welcome to 2018. So you get the right people. Avoid distraction. Anything or anyone that is going to distract you, avoid them. Get the right people. Always pray for God to direct you, to show you who do you need in business. Who do you need in your business? What are the type of people that you need in life? Who are the type of people? What talent do you need in your business? What talent do you need help with? Because I know there are a lot of things you say, oh, there's a saying that jack of all trades, master of none. There is definitely, you can be master of something. If you have a master's degree in something, you can be master of something. You can be a master of business. You can be a master of sociology, of strategy. So try to master something. Try to learn something which you can boast of to say, oh, I did this, or oh, I can do it. So that's exactly what it is about. Avoid people that can distract you. Avoid things that can distract you. Avoid places that can distract you. Anything that is going to slow you down, stop you, block you, hinder you, avoid it. Stay away from it. Stay away from negative things. Stay away from negative people. Stay away from negative places. You can network. Make up your mind to say, oh, I'm going to network. I'm going to get 3 friends this week. So first of all, there are times when I meet people and they ask, we can talk, and I would ask you, what do you do? Ask them, what do they do? Search for them, because sometimes I've got people who've lied to me, even though sometimes I think I'm smart. But I've got people who've lied to me what they do. But basically, search them, Google them, find out where do they work. Because anyone that tell you, I cannot disclose where I work, or I cannot do something, if they're not working for MI5, why can't they disclose what they're doing? If they're not working for police, even police tell you, I've got a cousin who is a police officer. When I was in the army, I used to tell people I'm in the army. So it does not matter. The person should be able to disclose what they do. If they just say, I don't do anything, you ask them, do you go to college or uni? They said, no, I don't. You said, do you work? He said, I don't. Do you do business? I don't. Listen to me. Don't make them friends. If they ask why you're not making them friends, tell them Bernadette said I shouldn't make you friends. Don't make them friends. Don't encourage them. Don't tolerate them. Because people can drag you to what they are. People can drag you. It's easy. You might think because you're successful, you can easily take people to where you want them to be. You can take some friends from where they are to where you want them to be, but it's not all. Sometimes if you tolerate certain people, they can drag you down to the mess. They can drag you down to things that you're not supposed to be in. Check. For me, I have people, if you look on my Facebook, you see, I have my friends, I've got people who are bishops, people who are business owners, people who are pastors, reverends. Those are the kind of friends I make because, you know, when I need prayer, I know who to go to. When I need a solicitor, I know who to go to. When I need a fashion designer, I know who to go to. You can call me now and say, I need a fashion designer. I'll show you who to go to. When I need something to be produced online, let's say I want something to be run on media, I know who to go to. You need to have 10 successful people around your life. Make them friends. Tell them I want to be your friend. What can I do? Sometimes it might look like, okay, I can't get certain people as my friend because I am not as rich as they are. They don't mind. Ask them, what can I do to help you? Because you might look, there are lots of successful people who actually they need help one way or the other, either in their business or in their day-to-day life, because they need people who can contribute as well to their life. They don't just need time wasters. Anytime you want to make friends, try to offer them something. I'm not saying like money. Your skills, your talent, what can you offer them? What will change their way of thinking? Because maybe that's all what they need. As I told you, I met the person, he was only looking for an accountant. And that's exactly, I fall into that category. Then I said, oh, can I look at the paperwork? What do you need to do? I went there and I said, oh, do you know what? You can use QuickBooks. I can be able to transfer it. There's another app I can use to get the documents and everything in. So we will be able to, within a day, within 3 minutes, I was able to get him started. And he looked at me and he was like, wow. So he said, oh, you're not just a pretty face, but you know how to do things. I thought you're just a media girl. I said, no, I'm not just a media girl. I went to school. So that's the thing. Offer people things. You can get paid for it. If people know you can do things right, they'll pay you. They'll pay for the service. But no one is going to pay for your service if they don't know what you're doing. That's why you need to make the right friends, get the right connection, get the right people. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with successful people. People who can take you from where you are to where you want to be. Those are the people that you're going to surround yourself with. Some people don't even need to offer you money. Some people just by telling you, oh, you can do it, or you're going to succeed in life. There are people who actually, when things are bad, when things doesn't go the way I want, I can turn to them and say, this is wrong. And they look at it and say, it's going to be all right. You just stay calm, relax, it's going to be all right, it's going to be okay. That's what you need. You don't need someone who is going to tell you, they're going to distract you. You want to start that business. You're going to pay, do you have 10,000 to get the big office? Can you employ people? You. That's how they say, you, employing people. You know why? They're making fun of you so that you think you can't do it. Stay away from those kind of friends. Let the person look at you and say, wow, you can do it. Are you determined to do it? I think you can do it. So those are the kind of people you need. Avoid distraction. Plan yourself well. How many hours a day do I need to work? Do I need to work 2 hours a day? Because it doesn't mean that you need to work 14 hours a day for you to accomplish your goal. It doesn't mean the longer you work or the harder you work, that's how you're going to accomplish your goal. You're going to need to work smart. What are the things that you don't need to do? Because we'll focus on the things that we need to do without focusing on the things. You need to focus more on the things that you don't need to do. If Facebook takes most of your time, if your business is not going, if you're not getting results from Facebook, ignore it for some time. Do what you're supposed to do. If you have to work on your computer and Facebook is going to distract you, close Facebook, do the work you're going to do and carry on working. Carry on working. How many hours per day do you need to work? Because let me tell you, it's not the 100% of work you do that gives you 100% result. Only 20% of what you do that gives you 100% of result. You're wondering, what is she talking about? You do 80% of things. There are things you do. You wake up, you buy milk, you go there, go shopping, write email, do this. But maybe 20%, maybe one email, getting a mailing list. will get you the result that you want. You would have done research, you would do different type of things, and you might think, okay, I'm going to do phone call. Sometimes you do phone calls and the people you're calling say, no, I'm not interested, no, I'm not interested. And you just send that one email and it worked. Or maybe you've sent email and the people, maybe they didn't open their email, or they haven't read it, or maybe they're on holiday. Like this is a period when people are away from work. So it depends. So it depends what exactly they're doing. Maybe just picking up the phone call and say, hello, how are you? Or welcome back from your holiday. I've sent you an email. Have you received it? And you might think like, oh no, can I just send it to you back again? Send them the email again. But just a conversation. Do you know people will respond to you more when you speak to them over the phone than just sending them email? Because when you speak to them over the phone, there's this kind of bond, that kind of connection to say, oh, I know that person. Oh yeah, I remember I spoke to Bernadette. And it will give you greater result. Always make sure you speak to people. Don't just be sending them Facebook ad, sending them email, sending them bye. Try to speak to them, call them. Let them feel that you care for them. Business is a collection of relationships. Get that relationship right. Let them know that you care about them, you love them. You're not in the business just to make money, you're in the business to help them succeed as well. So make sure you get it right. And now is the time to get it right. Start now. Start doing the right thing. Get your focus map. What do you need? You need to know how many hours you need to work a day. What do you need to do weekly, monthly? Get that list. What are my to-do list? And what are my not to-do list, which is the most important list. If you're working or you running your own business, maybe you've got to go to a meeting and someone else have called you to maybe for a chat. What am I going to do? Go for a chat or just sit down with someone just having a laugh? Or I have to get to that meeting. Get up, get yourself there, go for the meeting. The only way you can get things done, or the only way you can succeed in life, is by doing things. Not by talking about it, not by writing it down only. You write, get everything, it has to be a verb, an action. Let there be the action. Get the action right and get the action done. What do you need to do weekly? What do you need to do monthly? What are your priorities? Because sometimes we get things to say, oh, this is very important. Is it urgent? Is this necessary? Because sometimes some things can be important, but they're not necessary. Is it necessary? Is it urgent? Network. I'm back to the same thing about the people, you see? It's the same thing all over again. Network, get people. Because you can never run a successful business if you just sit at home. Most times, especially for also a Christian business owners, sometimes people just go from church to work, from work to bed again, and they don't go anywhere. Get a day, get a time. If you're running your business, you will have one day to yourself. Get that one day, which is, don't get Sunday. Before you say, I told you to go network. Don't network on Sunday. Sunday is a Sabbath. I normally tell people, if you tell me you're giving me 1 million on Sunday to go and do business, I will not go. And imagine 1 million pounds. I'm not talking about Naira, I'm not talking about leons, I'm not talking about any kind of currency. I'm talking about pounds, 1 million. You say, Bernadette, I'll have 1 million for you. But you have to come and pick it up on Sunday. I'll tell you, Sunday is for God. No matter what, Sunday is for God. So I put that day aside. And it gives you that time to rest as well, because your body is a machine. If you keep working it, you're not resting, it gives you time to get your mind away from the distraction. It gives you time to get your mind away from work and other things. Because if you get a balanced life, you will be able to be successful. You need a balanced life. That's why you need a focus map. You need to know, who do you network with? What exactly is urgent in your life? What are the things that are urgent in your life? And how are you going to get it done? Where do I need to do? What do I need to speed up on? What do I need to do? What are the things that I need to do? What are the most important things that I need to do for the day? You wake up, you need to know, these are my priority. This is urgent, very important. Because sometimes you look at things that say is important, but is it urgent? No. Can I do it later? Yes. If you can do it later, then do what is right, do the right things. That's why you always need to ask God for wisdom. Wisdom will show you what to do. It says wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom. So if you get wisdom, you will be able to know what to do when you don't know what to do. Yeah? Here we come again. Do I need to go places? What do I need to go? What do I need to do to get what I want? What does it take? When it comes to what do I need to do to get what I want, always make it to be something that is authentic. Sometimes we want to succeed in life, but if you have to do things like drugs, don't do it. If you have to be something like prostitution, don't do it. Anything that you think is not right with God, don't do it. I know people say, do what pleases you. Yes, do what pleases you, but is it right? Is it ethical? Is it right by God? Does my mind condemns me? They say there's a saying in the Bible which says, I'm not a pastor, so I will not know where that passes. But it says if your mind condemns you, then you're not at peace with God. If your mind condemns you, when you want to do things, you need to know, is it right? Should I do it? Is it something I love? Is it ethical? Think of those things. Get certain steps. As I said, get 2 to 4 steps for you to accomplish your goal. For one of the most important things, let it be ethical. Let it be the right things. Do the right thing. Always make sure when you do things, you know there are things I will do and I'll know it's right by God, I'll do it. I don't care what people say. As long as it's right by God, I'll do it. Let it be right by God. And as long as if it pleases God, then you will succeed. Do the right thing. Is it going to benefit you? When you're doing things in life, what benefits? Because there are things you do, you have to pay a price. Anything that you have to pay a price with your life, don't do it. Anything that you have to do, for me, I normally tell people, I've gone so far with God that there are certain things I cannot do. There are certain things I will not do in life. So will it benefit you? Will you lose your life by achieving that goal? Don't do it if you have to lose your life. What if the price you're paying is so high for you to achieve that goal? Don't do it. Do anything that God gives you to do, any vision that is from God, God will make the provision. You don't need to sell yourself to do it. You don't need to steal to do it. You don't need to do the wrong things. You don't need to do unethical things. You just need to say, God, where is the provision? And He will make a way for you. As I was saying before, He said to Moses, Aaron, your brother, I have prepared Aaron, your brother. God will always prepare the provision when He's given you the vision. If your vision is right by God. There are times when people say, I want to copy things. For me, when I do business, I don't copy. I sit down and I pray, God, give me a vision. God, this is what I want to do in life. Show me what I need to do. And if God show you a vision, no matter even people steal the idea, even people copy your idea, you're still going to succeed because it's your vision, it's your plan. God will never give two people the same assignment. It will always give people different assignment. So whatever you do that is from God, just know that you were created for that purpose. Just keep doing it and do it right. Do it right. They say practice make perfect. The more you do it, the better you get at it. You will never succeed in one day. I was saying in one of my old programs to say, Richard Branson, we talk about Virgin Media. He have started 50 years ago. I wasn't born. I'm not 50 years yet. So I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born before we can start it. So when you think about things like that, you need to know, am I doing the right things? What is it going to benefit me? Am I avoiding distraction? Get it right. What leverages are we going to do? Basically, when we talk about leverage, what income is it going to bring? Because when we talk about business, you're going to need to make money. You're going to need to get income coming in. Whether you're charity gets income. Whether you're a small business, they get income. that by their sales. Try to get income by donation or by grant. So is it going to bring money into my business? Is it going to bring money into what I am doing? Am I going to fulfill the purpose and the plan that God has for me in life? Is it going to help me towards my goal? There are places you can do. Check clickbank.com. Sometimes people say, oh, how can I start a business that if I have no money? You can become a reseller. You can promote other people. You can advertise for other people, and you will be able to get business. Create something that will last. When you're doing business, create things that will leave a legacy. I keep talking about legacy. Create something that will you're building a legacy. Create something that is authentic. Don't do things that you're going to think, oh, it will not survive the next year. Just don't do things for doing sake. Keep doing it and doing it right. Create something that will last. Find a simple way for you to achieve high value in what you want to achieve. But there are ways for you to do it. If you're into business, make sure you have a video. Make sure you do things like webinar. Get a landing page. Do video offer. Get applications, get forms, send it out to people and let people know that this is what I want to do in life. This is what I'm going to do. In creating a roadmap, you need to identify what you need to do to achieve your goal. Get the steps right. Get the critical success factors right. Get what you need to do, how you need to do it, the time frame. What the people, get the right people, surround yourself with the right people, get the right resources. Get the right talent. Anything that you cannot do, I normally say I can sing. If you're going to do like Britain Got Talent or something else, I will not go there because I don't have that talent. Get the right talent. I know there are talents which are hidden unless someone sees in you or identifies in you for them to know that this is what you can do. I know that. But if you know you don't have the talent or someone haven't identified that talent in you, don't do it. Find out what do you have within you. Everything that you have that you need to do in life, God has built it in you. It's like when you go and buy a new computer, everything is in there that you need. You just need to download the software. So that's exactly everything that you want in life. God has given it to you. That, like the song goes, I know who I am. Know who you are in life. Know what you can do, what you cannot do. Anything that you cannot do, seek wisdom, find help, find knowledge, find people that can offer you those things. Avoid distraction. Schedule your time well. Make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Focus. If you have any question on Focus Map, talk to me, send me an email. I know you've missed me. Raise up your hands if you've missed me. Let me see who've missed me on this program. If you haven't missed me, tell me, let me know. Let me see how I've done my face now. Did you miss me? Or you did not miss me? Which one? I know you miss me. I miss you all, trust me. I miss you all. Welcome to this show. You're watching me live from Noble Television, from Noble People International Magazine. I am Bernadette Abu, and this is Business Surgery. Welcome once again. Get a focus map. Get things right. Write it down, but walk towards it. Avoid distraction. Get the right things doing. Welcome back to 2018. This is a year that you're going to succeed in your business. Because with the glory of God, you're going to do everything that you were born to do and you're created to do. Every step, God is going to walk with you. And if you need advice, if you need business consultation, you need an accountant, this is the right time, because this is a month which people do tax return, which people will have to submit their final account. If you're looking for a bookkeeper, you're looking for an accountant, contact me. I'll be there to help you, even though you're going to pay. But I will make it. If you tell me you contacted me because of business surgery, I'll give you some percentage. Don't worry. So contact me. I'm here to help you. If you want to advertise your business on Noble People's Magazine, contact us here on Noble Television. We're here to give you guidance. We'll show you how to package your business for it to be well attractive to people so that people will buy, because the business is all about selling it. How are you going to sell your business? What is your unique selling point? We'll be able to direct you how to market your business out. Because the more people that know about your business, the better your business will succeed. The more you can get more customers. There's nothing better or good in a business than for you to get more customers. New customers means more money. So advertise with Noble People Magazine. We're here to help you. We're here to direct you. We love you all. Welcome to 2018. Welcome back and keep watching live on Noble Television. Thank you all once again for watching this lovely program. I love you all. I miss you so much. I'm so glad I'm back on with you here. So happy 2018. Happy New Year, I would say. This is the beginning of the year for me and you. So happy New Year. Welcome to Noble Television. You're watching us live from London, Noble People International Magazine, live in London. So if you want to advertise, contact us. We will help you and we'll give you best price. Don't worry. And we'll make your thing, wow, second to none. Everyone will like it, okay? So keep tuning, keep watching. But thank you very much for watching this program. I am your presenter, Bernadette Abu. Welcome, and I'll say bye for now. Till next week, we'll meet again. Thank you very much. Have a great day.